Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And now let's go and we're going to create our assignment, which is look like something that. Okay, so with the first step to create a brand new folder. Oh, sorry, folder not it's a file. The file with assignment.html and assignment.slash/to css. You can create with your own name, or you can create by choosing your name or your own name. I have to create it, and I hoping that you all guys know how to create file in Visual Studio if you are using that. So this is very general. Let's start with, and just to give it, the first step is our document type. Let's define document type is HTML document is document type, and let's skip to the root, which is called HTML tag, root tag, and after that we're just going to the give it add. Yeah, most important thing is inside the head we still need to create a title, and yeah, title, and whatever title do you want to give. And as we know that we are solving our second assignment, so then I'm just giving this name assignment assign assign I forget my assignment spelling. Oh, sorry, assignment assignment assignment. I'm done already. Where is the assignment? And just assignment. Let me check a spelling first. I'm sorry for that. Assignment. I'm confusing. Yep, here you can see. I wanted the spelling or meaning. Yes, assignment. I was right. A little bit confusing, but please forgive me for that. And let's move. And I'm just going to give it a 2 second in our second assignment, just going to keep 2. And well, you can give your our name, or you can define some things like tomato sauce, samosa, wherever you want to give it name. Our next step is link our project with Bootstrap. So as we say, we are using Bootstrap to build our assignment, to solving problem assignment. Here you can see, if I go to the introductions, so we will come again and again on this website, which is called Bootstrap. If you don't know how to find it, just simply go to your Google and type Bootstrap. Yeah, Bootstrap pipe. And yep, here. Sorry, this is the work of other applications. Well, yeah, you can see here. Now I just want to cut it. And yeah, here you can see get started with Bootstrap, the world's most popular framework for building responsive mobile first site with the JS flavor and also temple starter page, right? I'm just going to be quick started. Quick, yeah. Looking to the quick and add Bootstrap to your project must attend line by line. Quick, add Bootstrap to your project using JS levers, a free open source CDN using package manager, or need to download source file. You can download it Bootstrap in your local directory, or you can use simply. And I must recommend you, please do not download it. It's going to, I think it's the best way if you can, if they are using CDN, then why we cannot going to use CDN? Yep, and online link. And when you using that link, you must have to stable internet connection. If you not using any internet connection, then you will not able to see any difference. Okay, so you must have to connect with internet, okay, during use of Bootstrap. So it's an online server, means server is somewhere, for example in America, and you are accessing those all predefined classes from India. So for that you must have to internet connections. Yeah, and go to your Visual Studio, Just let me comment here. Bootstrap link. Bootstrap link. Right? And just before that, after that, paste here. Here we go. We are able to connect with the Bootstrap. I will go to show you what is the difference between Bootstrap and CSS. So let's move and yeah, I need to provide other things which is called CSS file, which we have to create it in the second, just right side, and you can see this, and just provide a RAL tag. After that, we're going to define it. What is this? This is the what is the relations of this file? The style sheet, right? This is the style sheet type, and type is text, of course, text and CSS. And yeah, the last one is href, hyper, and hyper reference. Just going to give the assignment for file name, assignment hyphen means dash CSS, right? As you can see, yeah, and close this, and we have brand new CSS and brand new what is it called, HTML files. Oh, do you want to do something with this? Yeah, of course, I just want to do something ready. And let's go here, and I want to comment. I don't want to make anyone confused with that, so I'm going to comment everything. So here we're going to get style, style come on, it's too complicated for me to look like. And style CSS, yes, it feels so challenging right now. Yeah, go, and we have done. I just want to give it meta, and through that I'm just going to come in simply here, meta for screen resolution. Resolution, whatever you pronounce it. And that's going to be here. Meta. I forget what is the code was. So if you forget anything, just go to your internet, means Google Pass, simply type meta for screen resolution. Yeah, you can get it. Oh, where is that? You can see here. This is the, just copy here, copy this line, and copy this code, and simply go to the meta section here, simply paste here, right? And yes, we have done already all things, but right, and yes, we're going to code this. So first we just going to give a body, which is going to be, body is very important, you know. It's very important to them, for anyone, persons or non-living things, everyone. They should need a proper body structures. Without body, they cannot walk, they cannot show any movement, right? Are you agree with me? So simply that's going to be first take ours should be the hello. I'm just going to show you simply what is different between CSS, means what is simply of HTML, and with the Bootstrap how it look like. So we're simply going to the here, hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm just asking you guys, how are you? Just comment into your comment sections. How are you? Yes, and refresh this, and just I wanted to see how it's look like. So I'm just going to the open the folder. Where is it? Yes, here. And as you can see, we previously we have done other and this one is our file. I just want to tap on that. I would like to open. So for that we must have to go through the our real folder, and as you can see here, is not here. Where is my folder? I don't know. Well, I need to find it. Well, in this, yes, here you can see it. Is that? Yes, is it? So let's go simply, as you can see. Hello, how are you? And now I would like to show you how it's look like when we don't use Bootstrap. So simply we're just going to remove this link, as you can see here, which I was providing by. Just copy it and remove it. Okay, hit save, and now go to the it's look like with Bootstrap, and now refresh, and as you can see difference. This is look like without Bootstrap. So as you can assume that the very difference, and Bootstrap makes look better. It make page good. Here you can see now it's Bootstrap. So there is a totally predefined CSS, and they also define that take h1 element. This is one. They have defined it. If you want to see where I can see this, simply click on your browser right side and go to inspect mode. And as we can see here, okay, there is a media query style city. We didn't rewrite these things all, but it comes by default. So as we can see here, sorry, we cannot. So this is the root, and a root is explorer, and where's the h1 HTML. They only there you can see here is a class is tag HTML, which is defined by just like block the box inside border. I don't know where is the h. Well, we will going to see where. I'm not going to show you all libraries of Bootstrap, but I was trying to say that the somewhere is defined by the Bootstrap. It is saved on server. So let's go and move to our assignment first. First target. So the first target is that we need to create a navbar like that, as we are get when we was doing mentorship. So there was search told us our navbars should be like that first, and after that our page should be look like where is it? Yes, wait a second. Yes, it is. This is our final. So we're going to our first challenge is navbar, and for that we're just going to the sorry, yes, as you can see here. So let's go and create. So for that I'm just going to create our first section. I would like to give this name section. First I want to comment here navbar, and first I'm going to create a section, and I'm just going to give it ID, which is called title. Whatever you can name, you can give it. You can give any name, whatever you want. Okay. So yeah, we have created a title. So we need to create like that navbar, nav, and for that, here let's go and Bootstrap, and can we see and just type in the search bar navbar. As you can see, the automatically suggestions come. Here is navbar. Let's go to that option, and first we need to read all these things very carefully. It is very important. If we got to read, then we will understand better, and we will build better page, best responsive page ever. So for documentation, an example for Bootstrap powerful responsive navigation header, and the Navbar includes support for branding, navigations, and more, including support for our collapse plug. So how it's work? So here you need to know before getting started with behavior, Navbar, sorry. The navbars is require wrappings, navbar with navbar expand, SM, MD, LG, and XL. So this is the screen size and what do you look like? What do you want to look like on SM screen, and what do you look like on the MD medium size screen, which is tablet? And what would you like to look like your website on large screen or on ultra large screen or XSL round screen? So for responsive collapsing and color schemes classes, navbar and their contents are fluid by default. Change the contents to limit their horizontal width in a different way. So the full fluid means content are fluid means it will take full screen. This row, it will take full of this width. So which means 100% width. Using the space in flex utility class for controlling space, and L is meant with navbars. Navbars are responsive by default, but you can easily modify them, change that responsive behaviors depend on your collapsed JavaScript. So we need to use JavaScript plugs in that. So for collapsing, ensuring accessibility by using nav. So we must have to start with nav. An element or using more generic elements such as the div and role navigations to every navbar explicites identify it as a landmark reason for use of assistive technology. So what are we going to make? We must have to create first this our its logo and login create. So for that we just only going to simply going to create what is called it spam tag ei, sorry, it's not I, it's some kind of so first we need to create a div, right? So we must have to create div, and inside a div we want to first have a local spam logo for a logo E. Sorry, it's not capital E, it's a small E, and this one. And after that, we need to create a list, as we can see there, and we need to create login, and login inside this li list. List we must have to the anchor tag. Anchor tag must have to the href. I'm just going to give it, sorry, there is not G, there should be H. And yeah, we're just going to keep it empty with hat. And now right here, login. Okay. So other one we will need to create that li and under this anchor tag and href. Sorry, it should be inside the with the anchor tag. It's a href, and yeah, just provide hat and give create account, right? So hit save, and let's go and go to our browser and refresh this. As you can see here is nothing, it's not look like which we want, right? And we need to work a lot. So before go to the work a lot, we must have to give it's what is have to give in here. The where was it? So navbar require wrapping class with navbar, and for that Navbar, we're just going to here full height lighten. So here you can see Navbar, Navbar, LG, and Navbar. So we're just going to create and give the. I'm just going to go to the here and just give its name. Okay, and just copy it and just paste it the last of this one div. Here we go, and just go and the browser. Can you see this? Nothing happened. So our the next is we have given the name class. With the class name we shouldn't give it expanded large. Okay, so we need to give a class name with navbar. So let's go. Can we do that here? And let's give this name class navbar. Okay, navbar, yes. Here we go. And if I go to the here, it's called navbar exponent LG. So what is the means of that? So this means that navbar expand LG is a navbar is a class which is dedicated to the navbar, and expand means how much it should be width, and the large means large screen for the large screen. So simply copy that and go to our just give it the inside, and we just want to give a navbar light BG. It is the color here. Navbar means navbar, and light means light, and BG means background. Sorry, it is the part of this. Okay, and this is the part of white navbar. So then let's go and move here, and yes, I'm just going to refresh our browser. How it look like? As we can see, nothing happened. So we're just going to create give the other things. I just want to show you something changing here. It's I think it's a BG. So BG stands for background color. Okay, light is the color name, right? And let's go and move and refresh our browser. As we can see, you can see the changing here. And it should be the. So we are only mainly at the start and next. I would like to change the latest preference. Is my video is recording or not? Yes, it is. What is it saying? Let's put it down. And yeah, as you can see, background has changed a little bit. As you can see here, for that, I'm going to show you that. Look, and remove this, as you can see. And now what we're going to do, our next step is that the second is a container. We need to give its container. For the container, we need to give its class name. I just want to make it class name container void. So what is means of container void? It means that it will take, as we defined here. For example, we just want to div, and as we defined the previous in CSS, where we was defined width 100%, right? So the same thing is that you no need to define it in your CSS. It's working same as its work. Okay, so remove that, we don't need it. And if I move here in CSS file, then why not define universe property? Simply as a start, and here padding is none, padding is 0 pixel, margin is 0 pixel, margin 0 pixel, right? And just hit save, and let's come up to the here. And as we can see, giving your content void, and now we have this logo. So is there any predefined classes in that logo? So yeah, as you can see here, a logo, it's a brand, the Navbar brand. So can we see here the name brand for your company, product, or project name? So if you want to make a project, or let me show you something. Let's give its name hashtag, which is my tutorial name, and just go and just give it a space, and now I'm going to save it. Okay, you can see it. Can you see the difference? What's happened? And now I would like to just define the class name, as we have seen in a Bootstrap website, nav, and a navbar brand. Right? Just hit the save. You will see magic. And yeah, can you see that? And I just want to give a means I just want to give its color. Then how can we I want to change this color, text color. So is there a property in the Bootstrap that can change the text color? So for that, I'm just going to give here text and color. So I'm just going to here, and yeah, you can see there has been defined text, bold, text, normal. So I want to make it bold. For the bold, we just need to give the fw bolder. Now I will show you difference. Yeah, can you see this? It's become more bold. So I just want to take color. How can I change text color? So for that, just go to the Bootstrap and just when you do the text transform, text horizon, text spread, color preset. You can simply go to the here color muted color. Wait, I'm just going to be here. So not color. The color concept is here. So here is a primary, light, secondary, sexist, danger, warning, info, and light, dark. So I want to, it should be look like danger. So how can we define it? So for that, we just need to, what we need to do. Oh, there is not, but I know how to do this. So simply go to the your here span tag, and inside the class just text and hyphen danger. Sorry, danger. Save it and go and hit save. As you can see, our colors, which is look like similar to this color, where is defined danger. So what if I want to give this background color red, because we just look like this, right? And I need to create like this. So for that, as we see before, the busy. So for the background color, we need to give a background color. So for background color, we must have to need to know in which elements contains this element, the whole this all thing. So as we can see here, navbar, and navbars held by the CS inside the title or select section container. So we need to give this navbar busy danger, right? And now hit save, and I want to text look like white. So white, and just go to your browser and hit. Oh, it's not working. I think it should be the problem. Busy. Oh, we have defined two, so that's why it's one more showing. So let's go and hit save, and as you can see, we have a much similar look like as we can see here. And now I need to go for this. So for that, we have created two, which is called UL, and we have created a list, and inside this list we will provide a login and create. So how to make it look like that? So for that, just go to the search bar in Bootstrap, Navbar, and go to the Navbar and scroll down. You can see here also define I would like to look like, yeah, like this. Here you can see drop down Excel. So drop down, and as you can see here it use the UL list method, means underlining list. So we, when they create it, give the navbar class name. So for that UL, so we are also going to give it navbar name. So go to the inside UL and give this class with the class name u nav bar nav. So hit save and go to your browser. Can you see any changing? Yes, it's come into the one line, right? And we pretty close to the get this, right? And now move to the again on this, and can we see the any other class for that list? Yes, as you can see here for the list it's given nav item class, which is called nav item. So go to the list li and just your class name nav list item, sorry, item. Hit save, and I want to keep the same with this other. Let's hit save and just go to their browser and yes, refresh it. As you can see here, nothing changed. So we provide that. Is there any class for anchor tag? As we can see here, we give login inside the anchor tags for that. Yes, here also defined for the nav link for the anchor tag. So just go to the your anchor tag, inside the anchor tag, create a class and give a nav links, right? And just copy it and go to your and just save. And yeah, let's go to the here, and if you refresh, then you can see, wow, it's automatically create margin between this, means padding, and they separate what they are not overlapping each other. If our most important things, we are creating responsive page, so we must have to check out is that responsive or not, it fits with all screen or not. As you can see, yes, is it is automatically responsive. So what we can do with this, now it's clickable too. Yeah, and we need to give us padding. So for that, what is the system in the Bootstrap padding? And also you might confuse with that. There are so much navbar, expand large, navbar light, navbar busy. There's too much nav. As you can see, navbar brand, navbar nav, navbar item, navbar link. What is happening? But Bootstrap to work like that. Okay. So as we was created, for example, in previous video, we was design our CSS design web page by using HTML and CSS. Let me show you something. And here I create a brand new div and class. Inside this class, I'm just going to give its name example, which I'm showing best example here. And yes, I will save it and if we doesn't provide anything inside the div, it will not show anything. So that's why I'm just currently here give it tag example, right, and hit save. And if we want to do something changing this, I want to change the background, means I want to change the color of this. So for that we was targeting this inside our CSS file, for example, right, and just give this color. My favorite color is blue, and it's always, and yeah, I'm just going to save it, and if you go to hit, as you can see, we have changed, right? So like that, Bootstrap has defined these things and are saved on the server, and we need to, if it's somewhere defined, we can access just putting the example here. And for example, I'm just here give another, just want to create another CSS name of, for example, yeah, background. I just create a background, right? And just I just had to define its background color, which is should be the aqua. Okay, yeah, it's saved. And if I go to the web browser, if refresh, then I will not show anywhere aqua color. Why it's happening? Because we doesn't give access this class in HTML. So if we want to give access, then we must have to give this name like background. Just put the inside the class the div here, and just paste the name here, and now hit save and go to your browser. Now you can see the background color is aqua. How it happened? Because we was predefined this thing inside this folder, so it was the easy, just give your name and I get the result. So like that is the Bootstrap has done. They defined these things, and just simply we will just need to keep those theme inside the class. So I'm just going to remove this thing, and yes, it's save again, and we was where to build our this one. Okay, so as we can see here, and we need to change this color, because in the assignment its text color is white, right? So now we're just going to give this text color the inside the anchor tag class text. What should be it? White. And I just also give this in the same, its text color should be the white. And now hit save and go to your browser and refresh. As you can see here, yeah, it's also login. So we need to provide this padding inside this. As we can see here, we need to provide a border. As you can see, this is the border. So how can we provide border by using Bootstrap? So for that, we're just going to here and type border. Let's find, yes, here you can see here also predefined for the border. As you can see, border tab, border in, border start, border bottoms, border end, border 0, border top 0, border ends. So what we need to do, we just need to create a 1 pixel border inside this create and count. So or there is here, and yes, here we can also define the border light. We need to border white. So just I would like to show you something. If you want to see that, copy. This is the code pen. Just go to the code play, and here you can test all this bar. How it's look like. So here you can see the two options, Bootstrap 4 or Bootstrap 5. Just go to select Bootstrap 5 and just remove these things, and I just want to copy this all and I would like to go and just paste here and hit. As you can see here, as we say you, if you not provide anything inside the div, it is the spam sorry. So hey, and another one should be that hello, another should the bye, another should be whoa, another should be yeah, another should be another should be what the heck, others should be oh great. I'm just give you behavior word which is very common in every one person. Yeah, you are awesome. And just hit. Now we can see the notice that easily as you can see. And I need to provide more and more text for that. Now let's want to keep this. Yes, now you can see. I think this is a very bad idea. I just leave it. And so I'm going to show you. And so I need to give this border white. Just copy this class name and just go to the Bootstrap, sorry, HTML file, and inside this list here, inside this list, name item where we was keep, just give here border. Okay, just the border was border hyphen white. Now hit save and go to your browser. I don't prefer you to copy and paste, just what as you can see here. Now it's look like similar to that, right? We are, and as you can see here, and here is the very space between it, means from the logo to the left side, and it's from the create an account from the right side. So how can I achieve this? And we always need to check out our responsiveness of the web page, how it's behaving. It's behaving well, yeah. And now I would like to give a little bit padding inside this one. So how can we give this padding? So for padding, just use which is predefined P2. It's much, I think so. P2. Oh my god, it's too much. I think it's not good. I'll leave it as it is all. I want to keep the inside the padding this anchor tag. So how it will look like. Go to here and great. I just want to keep it more a little more fine. If I get 5 pattern, what it will look like. Oh damn. It's not, it's very bad idea, I think so. So let's move. And I would like to give padding. So first of all, I just want to give MS Auto. So what is MS Auto? So it is the automatic margin. So I would like to show you margin and spacing. So here we was using padding. So this is a changing display. Use our display utilities for responsibly toggling common value of display property to mix it with our grid system containing component to show or hide them across the specific viewports. The flex box option. Bootstrap's built with flex box. Okay, leave this. I don't want to show you anything this way. We will simply want to know what is the changing flexbox option, and we will look to the padding, spacing, and yes, here the S stand for start from the class, the set margin left. 1 minute, guys. Let me give a break.